This guy actually attended the rallies and spoke to people there. And then he also provides insight to what's happening and then provides context to who the people are after he talks with them. So let's just hear what he has to say, because this is going to blow your mind. Here's a little sneak peek. They're all bought and paid for by ActBlue.
We are outside the biggest protest in modern day American history, the No Kings protest. We're going to talk to some folks here and see what they really want. I love the pins. Gays against guns, abortion access, Harris Waltz, obviously. In the world of Putin's be a Zelensky, anti-dictator.
Make your way to 40th and 5th, and we're marching down to 26th.
The directions and everything. I was going to see who she works with.
We're showing the world what democracy looks like.
I love his fake woo. Trying to pretend he's one of them is great.
If you see any trolls, do not take the bait. This is a peaceful protest.
Yeah, I don't know how peaceful this protest is, as this was one of many signs that I saw that were a direct threat to the United States president. Tell me what you're doing out here.
I became a citizen of this country 10 years back, right at New York Public Library. Here I am, after 10 years, protesting against a goddamn whiny little bitch. Trump is a fat, whiny bitch. Yeah. And I think he wants to be a powerful person because he's got a small little fucking dick.
We are marching down.
And I think I know exactly what these kind of people are, because he's a weak pussy.
See that chick in the back right now who's yelling? He does a deep dive on her, and she is one of the deepest, like, deep state plants that gets paid for this shit. A career protester. Like, it's crazy what he uncovers with this stuff.
Who's got all people who have no set together here. This is a fucking America. It's just not belongs to one group of people. It's for all of us.
How did he win? How did he become president?
Because people are scared. They are. They don't think for the welfare of others. All they care about is themselves. It's very easy for people to be selfish, and it is very easy to people to.
Oxen, this is a great point. A lot of hate for someone you don't know. When you start doing that kind of stuff, it's clearly a mental illness. If you don't know the person and you just like wake up thinking about how much you hate them, that's a you problem.
Scare people. It's happening all around the world. It is happening in India, where people are scared. You have a strong man. It's happening in Israel, where you have Netanyahu, who's a strong man. It's happening in Turkey, where Erdogan is a strong man. It is essentially people are scared.
And what are people scared of?
Themselves, first of all. They are not confident about their lives. They think their lives are bad. They are comparing themselves.
More projection, by the way, as always.
To others.
These people in these marches and these protests are some of the most insecure people on the planet. And all they do is project everyone's scared. We're not scared. Like, no one's scared, bro. You guys are the ones that are scared. That's why you're protesting.
And that's it. They're not happy with what they are.
Why did more legal immigrants vote for Trump this time than ever before?
It's not, again, we are no different. Just because we are a legal immigrant doesn't mean we can be scared too.
Yeah.
And it is a
look at, by the way, that chick that's standing in the middle there. She's listening to the questions. She's trying to figure out if he's a troll or not. So she's literally standing there just trying to figure out this conversation right now.
Essentially is that we are as selfish as any other group. So what we said is that, okay, I've got mine.
Exactly,
push the others who are following me. We are the worst, actually, compared to others.
That's scary. The worst?
Yeah, because we don't care for others. We all care for immigrants. Yeah, a lot of us, we say that we made it. Yeah. And this country belongs to us.
The immigrants who risk their lives to come here, like crossing the border.
Exactly. I mean, the point is that once you made it yours, it's the same story. It happened to immigrants who came here who were Irish and Italians. Once they got settled, they said, okay, now it is ours. We don't want to give it to anybody else. It's as simple as that. Yeah. We are a selfish species.
So like the ones who are come here illegally and they're getting benefits in those migrant shelters, they're just in it for themselves?
They are in there for themselves, but we should protect them.
Okay.
We should take care of people, right? We should take care of each other, and that's all. We've got one life.
Yeah.
We've got one.
So we should keep having those migrant shelters. I saw they're
Absolutely.
closing this summer.
That's again, we try to hurt people who are the most.
The politicians only care about themselves.
It's not just politicians. I'm sorry.
Like
it's
everybody.
No, it's not just politicians, but it is a Republican politician. Let's not get carried away with this thing. There are two.
Here, Tarded says this vid is wild. Just wait. Just wait. This video starts off so tame and it takes a wild turn. Like it goes really in depth. Like you think it's just like a casual interview video. Just watch. It's crazy.
Parties. One is a party of Nazis and fascists.
Oh, shout out to Beardo for the raid. Damn, this is a record of raids tonight. Fear the Beardo has just raided. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the Beardo raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are watching an amazing interview.
The other party may not be all put together.
And Nazis, like, what do you mean by Nazis? Because
Hitler's fascists, people who want to use groups against each other, who feel that they can put one group of people in concentration camps.
do you feel like Republicans want to kill Jews?
Yes, they want to kill Jews. They want to kill black people. They want.
Thank you so much again, Beardo. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. You rock. Can't wait to kick your ass in Mario Kart, assuming my wife lets me on my anniversary tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that one.
Want to kill Brown.
Can I just ask you?
So now she's finally, after listening that whole time, now she finally jumps in. By the way, do you notice her hat? Her hat just says abortion. Totally normal, totally mentally normal person. No concerns here.
Credentials and what you're.
Oh,
you're
my name is
representing?
Nate. I just have a YouTube channel.
Nate. So
Yeah.
we don't know what side Nate. is
Let him.
on.
Let him.
I know, but
I
just
will.
so you
I don't
know,
care.
Nate, just so you know, I'm with a group that is just pointing out that there are some folks here who will take words and
Let
turn
them do it. I
into-
don't care.
Let's have a
but that
conversation.
they will-
I don't
I'm
care.
just saying, you're-
Oh,
I
you
don't
know,
give a shit.
lefties hate conversations. Like, nope, we can't talk. We can't talk. Like, look at him. He's starting to laugh his ass over. He's like, this is getting so awkward.
Let them deport me.
No,
Who
no,
the
no.
fuck
But they-
cares about
but
these?
people will
These are
cut.
fucking.
Thank you.
These are-
I love the immigrants that barely speak English and they just know the swears. It's like fucking fuck. Let him fucking fuck. Like, you go, boss. You tell him.
These are cunts who have no fucking balls and they will troll. Let them troll.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I'm just giving
I
you
don't
fair
give a
warning.
shit about
Who are you
trolls.
with?
I'm giving you fair warning.
I know that. I don't give a shit.
Who is she
If
with?
we are
Why is she
scared,
not letting you
why
talk?
do I don't care about trolls like Charlie Kirk, Fuentes, and these fucking white ass bitches. I don't give a shit about them.
And that's who you just might be speaking to.
But
Let them share it. You know what, trolls?
Throw the
I
middle
don't give a
finger up
shit.
Can
too.
I ask who are you with?
Come
Can I
get
ask
me.
who are you with?
Thank you.
Who are you with?
I'm with America.
No, but
Exactly.
you asked me who am I with, so I'm asking you who are you with?
Well, you're acting like a reporter with a.
I am a
yeah,
reporter.
okay.
You wanna see my press credentials?
I want you to talk.
This is great.
Wait, here's my press credentials.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
It's-
so who are you with?
He literally printed out his own little badge for YouTube. Here's my press credentials. It's a picture of him that says press next to it. Oh my God. This video is legendary. I love it. I was dying when I was watching this earlier today. I was like, I gotta watch this on stream.
I'm right now. I'm representing myself, and I'm representing the folks at Rise and
So-
Resist who have been
Okay, so
trained
Rise
to
and
be
Resist.
smart.
Oh, exactly, Malphite. Exactly. Love how she's talking over the immigrant when he tries to talk, because to them, they use the immigrants as people to step on, which is why they need them for their pyramid scheme. They need them at the bottom so they can be on top of them. They speak down to them. They're the most racist, most awful people on the planet. And they're always projecting that on normal people. They're just like, what the fuck? Great catch, though. Great catch.
Marshals
How much?
today.
How much do they pay you to wear this vest?
Absolutely nothing.
She took a picture of him while he's talking to her.
Really? So I did some digging, and the
Oh, by the way, yeah, hold on. Listen to what he says when he asked her, how much do they pay you to wear this vest?
The folks at Rise and
So-
Resist who have been
Okay,
trained
so Rise
to
and
be
Resist.
marshals
How much?
today.
How much do they pay you to wear this vest?
Absolutely nothing.
Really? So I did some digging, and the woman trying to stop my interview is named Karen Shaw. She is a professional protester.
I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, I've heard about this kind of thing, but I didn't know it was actually a thing until this video, where there are like careers. It is a career to be a professional protester, where you get paid and you travel around and you go to different protests and you organize people. And it's these corporations, these ActBlue, the Democratic Party. It's like, it's not even a conspiracy. I thought it was. It's like, no, it's right out in the open. Right now, Republicans are trying to expose it, to call that shit out, to stop it, because it's organizing protests turning into riots. It's actually a very bad thing. That's not natural. That should not happen. A protest needs to be natural. It can't be organized by paying people. That's not a protest.
I found her at almost 100 different protests. Let's look at her portfolio, shall we? Here's her outside Trump Tower saying TikTok time's up. Here's her saying ban guns, not drag. Amazing. This is her telling us that lies have consequences. She is also very passionate about abortion. Even in the video right now, she's just wearing a hat that says abortion on it. This is deranged behavior, by the way. I studied psychology in college.
Abortion pills. I will aid and abet abortion. Just walking around. This is like an amazing Halloween cosplay.
And I'm confident that I can diagnose this person as insane. Sometimes she gets less creative, though, and just holds a sign that says enough. Now, here I found her working with a different professional
Like, this video, by the way, is going to convince you that mental hospitals need to open up yesterday, because he starts going through these people. He does a deep dive on the backgrounds of almost all these people. And it's like, holy shit, padded room, every single one of these people.
protester that I've exposed. This is Stuart Waldman. He was there when they raised the Palestinian flag over City Hall in Rhode Island.
Everyone knows you.
Everyone knows me?
You are. They know what you do.
So he goes to different protests and he finds the same people around the country at different protests. Curious.
I know what you do as well, Stuart Waldman. You are on the board of riseandresist.org, the company that is paying people like Karen for a second job as a professional protester. And the donation link to give you money is just ActBlue, which is the fundraising platform for the Democrat Party. That's who you are, Stuart Waldman.
Damn.
Now back to Karen. I found her with another professional protester that I've exposed. This was back at the Tesla protest. This is just a few photos of this other professional protester out of maybe 50 that I found.
Oh no, Karate Werewolf, you're right. Like, the more I'm hearing and researching, the more it's like they're right out in the open. Like, they're on LinkedIn with these jobs. I've shared some of them. I'm like, they just literally pay you to push propaganda.
Clearly a very well-established industry, and Rise and Resist is just the tip of the iceberg. Now here's some more about Karen. I did find her Instagram where she just documents
That's a totally normal Instagram.
herself vandalizing New York City. She puts these chalk signs all over the place, like this one right outside the Trump Hotel. She
Stay outraged. That's normal. Getting people angry all the time. That's normal.
also likes to flip off Cybertrucks and just post that on Instagram as well. If you just scroll through her profile on Instagram, it is the best case study for reopening the asylums that you can possibly make.
Right?
Now, Karen is the Associate Director of Development and Special Events at Lincoln Center Theater, which is devastating because Lincoln Center is a beautiful place.
How is she a director? How do these people get into director roles at major places? Like, what the hell? How did this happen?
That just got a little less beautiful after learning that piece of information.
I asked me how much do I wear to wear this vest. I got
I'm
it
not
at
asking
sale.
you. You seem
No,
passionate about it. I'm with you, brother.
Cute.
Yeah.
All the fucking right wing Nazis and fucking
That's right.
says, right?
Yeah.
Charlie
But
ka
if-
Viewpoints.
Let me just ask you, just let me say, if Republicans want to kill Jews, why is Trump so with Israel? Like, what?
Israelis and Jews are not the same people. Jews are different people, okay?
His daughter is Jewish.
His daughter is not Jewish. She's married to a Jewish
No,
man.
she converted to Judaism.
Man, who gives a shit? I'm an atheist.
He's like, no, here's the fact. Oh, okay. Well, who gives a shit then? Oh, that freeze frame when they both look at the camera after he gets called out. No, she actually converted to Judaism. She is Jewish. Oh my God, that was amazing.
Daughter is Jewish.
His daughter is not Jewish. She's married to a Jewish
No, she
man.
converted to Judaism.
Man, who gives a shit? I'm an atheist.
She can't figure out the kazoo. I just realized. Watch her in the background trying to figure out the kazoo. She doesn't know which
Israelis and
direction
Jews
to
are
go.
not the same people.
Put
Jews
the
are
kazoo
different
backwards,
people,
forwards,
okay?
backwards.
Daughter is
She can't
Jewish.
figure out how
His
it
daughter
works.
is not Jewish. She's married to a Jewish
No,
man.
she
Psycho,
converted
look
to
at her.
Judaism.
She doesn't know
Who
how
gives
it
a
works.
shit? I'm an atheist. I don't give a shit about somebody being Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, or anything like that. Who gives a shit?
Okay.
Okay?
What song
The Inkling says, who plays a kazoo still? You'll see why she's playing it, by the way.
is that?
What's your problem? Talk to me, man.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
know, but
fucking
this
problem?
is so.
What you're trying to? Yeah.
filming?
No, yeah. Filming.
This is amazing. What song?
Soul On for the Arts 100 says, the party of slavery, big mad, their underclass is being taken away. Cheap people held with the threat of deportation, but counted as population and representatives in commie strongholds. So on, I feel like your comments are always some of the most insightful comments we get every single night. And I 100% agree.
Song is that? We're gonna put you on YouTube.
Mars Monkey Max says, it's a duck call. Here come the Karens. Did you not hear, by the way, that her name is actually Karen? That's the best part about this.
It sounds good. You're doing this for free. You're just this passionate about it.
Did you know that George Soros was adopted by a Nazi officer and he turned in other Jews and their property to the Nazis? Also has no regrets about it. I did not know that, Raging Krogan, but I definitely believe it. To be fair, anything someone tells me about George Soros, I'd probably believe it. So
It's a mental illness, you know. What can you do?
1 second.
Right here. Thank you. And why do you want? What's up? Why? We're gonna get back to this nice fan of the channel in just a second, and I cannot believe this video gets even more insane by the minute.
by the way, there is like an entire psychology behind the spin on news and how like you guys watching me right now and who I watch and what I take in and how different it is from what lefty lunatics take in and why their thought process is so foreign from reality, because we deal in factual nature, like in truth. They deal in pushing an agenda and warping the truth to make sure that truth matches the agenda. That is the stark contrast between the two sides. I think that you could boil it down to basically that. There's people that believe in the truth, and there's people that believe in the agenda. And there is a very hard line between the two.
No, tell me. Let's talk, man. So talk.
Because we believe in facts.
Okay, and I don't?
Yep.
How do I not believe in facts? Tell me. Give an example of one time I don't believe in facts.
So they get really confused because they don't believe in facts. They believe in facts to fit an agenda, to warp reality. So when you say, okay, tell me what facts I don't believe in, they are completely dumbfounded.
So the reason that
So annoying.
so Stephen Miller fired all the ICE people who were in, and he has a quota, which is what the Nazis did, and he just wants rounding them up, round up 3,000 people a day.
And she's scared of him. So she's trying to drown him out because he could actually make people think differently to wake them up from this cult, which I'd like to think is actually what he's doing here. And this is a cult leader in the back that is like, nope, we're not going to be having anyone coming in here and waking these people up from here.
Round them up, round them up. He doesn't care.
But they committed a crime.
No, they
Why are
did
you
not.
touching him?
They did not. They did not. No,
Hey,
they
she was
did
like
not.
grabbing him. Hold
Rounding
on.
him up, round up 3,000
Watch-
people a day.
Watch her start grabbing at him and holding his hand and pulling him. This is weird.
Round him up, round
Just
him up.
noticed that.
He doesn't care.
But they committed a crime.
Right there. Well, that was weird. That is like a power grab. Like when you start losing an argument, you start grabbing the person.
Why are you
They
touching
did
him?
not. They did not. They did not.
They're
No,
confused.
they did not. They did. So that's the fact. That is not a fact.
They're not here illegally.
Yes. No, they're not. And being illegal is actually not a crime.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. No, it is not. See, you
Okay.
don't know the facts.
Yeah, tell me.
No, it is not.
Okay.
So they're rounding up pregnant.
So her facts are what he is lying about. Again, warping facts to fit their reality, saying that people that are in America illegally is not against the law, when it is. Like that is literally the premise of all of this.
Women, kids, people. Oh, they rounded up someone who had a They are rounding up people who are legally here, but they had a misdemeanor. Do you know what a
Look at the
misdemeanor
guy
is?
Yeah,
taking
they made a
pictures of him in the
mistake.
background. I just noticed him. That's the same guy that told him to fuck off. He came back to take pictures of him.
No, they didn't pay their parking ticket. But Donald Trump has 34 counts against him, and he is a rapist. A rapist. So those are the facts.
How is he a
Those-
rapist? When was he a rapist? Be safe. I'm not.
You don't know when he was. You don't watch the news.
When did he rape somebody?
He's here to don't feed the trolls.
How
Don't
old am
feed
I?
the
Guess.
trolls. Don't feed the trolls. He's
Don't feed the trolls.
We're headed south on 50.
How old do you think I am?
He means nothing. Thank you. He means nothing. Thank you.
He means nothing.
He means nothing.
What's pathetic?
Nothing.
How am I pathetic? Say why I'm pathetic.
Feed the trolls.
Are you?
Feed the trolls.
Do you wanna tell your boss that you're assigned to me today?
She put the kazoo in backwards again.
All right, so I had a feeling that although this woman is assigned to me for the day, I think I could outrun her, so that's what I did. And while I outrun her, I want to tell you that the woman I just spoke to, who was just completely unhinged, touching my hand while she was being interviewed, she's a therapist charging $150 a session.
You know what is really heartbreaking watching a video like this? It's like the people that really need therapy in this world, they could get someone like this as their therapist and be even more fucked up. Like, how scary is that? Like, the one place you think you could go for help could actually hurt you even more. Yikes. Yikes.
If you don't agree with her on everything, I wouldn't go to her for therapy. And I guess that was her husband who was saying F you to me, and his only reason for saying it was that I was pathetic, no actual reason.
Sorry.
Oh, this is I like your hat. Make America Mexico
That's
again.
right.
Can you tell me about it?
So I was in Mexico before he was elected the first time, and I bought this hat. And I've been saving it to wear because people don't always read your hat,
Yeah.
and they assume what's
Yeah.
on it. So
Yeah, you didn't seem like a MAGA type, so I just
I'm a mama type.
yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
mama type.
I like how he pretends like he's one of them. He's like, yeah, tell me about that. He just lets them talk and then just like laughs at it. It's like, this is literally their line of thinking. You don't even need to try to outthink them. You just need to have them talk.
Right.
Cool. Can you tell the audience more about like when America was Mexico and stuff like that?
What are you filming this for?
My YouTube channel.
You
Yeah.
you have a YouTube
I'm a
channel?
New Yorker, yeah, and I put this stuff on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm a New Yorker, AKA, don't worry, it's safe. I'm one of you. I'm a New Yorker. Because we all know all New Yorkers are exactly the same hardcore left-wing lunatics, right? And that put her at ease too. She's like, oh, okay, you're a New Yorker? Okay, I can feel safe here.
So when did I realize? When
Yeah.
did I become a devout anti-racist?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say probably about 25 years ago as a white person that, I just sort of glide through around here. But
Yeah.
everybody's an immigrant, even two of your wives, mister, and your grandfather was an immigrant.
Well, everyone's an immigrant, including two of your wives, mister. What? The fuck?
Too. So, his anger and his callousness and his disregard for humanity, he has no humanity. And so it takes away hope from people. So
Yeah.
anyway, when did I become aware of it? So I would say like 20, 30 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But I mean specifically about America being Mexico. Like
yeah. I mean, Texas was Mexico. Parts of California was Mexico. I mean,
Yeah.
and it was indigenous people who lived here. That's
Yeah.
who lived here.
Yeah.
Indigenous people or enslaved people were forced to come here, but everybody else was an immigrant. So
Do you mean on like a technicality, like we should make Texas?
Oh, she meant Trump? Oh, okay. Gotcha. She said you to him. She meant Trump. Gotcha.
Texas and California, like back to
No.
Mexico, or more so just like
I'm
the
just
sentiment?
saying it's a sentiment.
Yeah.
If you're going to be so cruel to people,
Yeah.
you know, where do we go back and make reparations to people?
Yeah.
Instead of honoring the immigrants that have come from Mexico and
Definitely.
from all of South America. So
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Awesome.
It's a statement.
Cool.
More than a.
Agree, mercenary. Agree.
I don't know. Maybe it should become Mexico again.
Oh yeah, maybe.
We're in a mess, aren't
Yeah.
we? We're in a mess.
Yeah.
And here's my umbrella. You can take a picture of that.
Oh yeah. What is it? Oh, does it say ice?
It says no ice.
No ice. No ice. Okay. Looks like it's heating up, so I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, this is a nice. What is this sign? What does it say? Is it in Hebrew?
Camp Kinderland.
Camp Kinderland. What is Camp Kinderland?
It's a progressive camp focusing on social justice.
Is it like a what? It's like a summer camp or something?
Summer camp.
Oh, summer camp. Okay.
It started
Is
off
it-
as Jewish, but
is it-
it's not Jewish anymore.
Okay. Is it like for kids or for like adults?
Kids.
Oh, kids. Okay. What does it mean for like what does social justice mean like for kids that are coming there?
Kids summer camp social justice.
Kids, like for example, they have the Summer Olympics. They put teams focused on social justice, like labor workers, sanitation workers, women's rights.
Yeah.
And they learn the curriculum.
Do they talk about like politics, like Trump and stuff as well?
Yeah,
Okay. What are some things that they say about Trump at the camp?
I'm not up there, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Who are you with?
I'm independent.
Notice anytime you start asking questions like that, they're having a pleasant conversation and they're like, oh, wait, are you on the other side? We can't let you know about our cult. Who are you with? It's fucked. Every single time they're all the same too. Demon Carol for the two banger. Starting to feel a lot like Melbourne.
Yeah.
Who are you with?
My name's Nate. All right, so yeah, here's her protesting for the judge that was harboring illegal immigrants, kind of what you would expect. As far as a summer camp for social justice, send your kids to that. I'm not a parent yet, but I feel like that's not a great idea. It
No, I am a parent, and that's not a great idea.
should be a bipartisan thing that we should not involve kids into this. It's what do they have to do with it? Let them enjoy their lives.
That actually kind of is my worry for the next push in politics is they're going to get away from the LGBTQ stuff and then just start going at the kids with the political stuff. And instead of just using the rainbow as it, just start using this is why you need to indoctrinate you to think like a lefty without using the rainbow stuff. And it's going to be more like Trump bad. Anything that side does bad, and teach the kids that.
Got a quick question for you guys. I have a YouTube channel, and I haven't heard of this website. Can you tell me about it? Sorry.
I don't have any information.
Oh, okay. Just you. Hi, ma'am. I got a quick question. I saw the back of your vest, and I was wondering what riseandresist.org is.
Sorry.
Notice if you had nothing to hide, if you weren't worried about what you were doing, if you weren't ashamed of your job, you wouldn't be afraid to respond with the truth of what you do. They know inherently what they're doing is wrong, which is why they need to check credentials with everyone before they verify and say anything.
At the very start of the protest, I saw a guy with a giant F Trump flag. I feel like I just had to talk to him. Feel like he would be an interesting guy to talk to. So here that is. And you'll recognize their blue jacket in the back that I interviewed at the beginning of this video. Yo, my man, I saw the flag. This is a big flag.
Yeah, it's actually getting heavy after a while.
Can you,
I can take turns.
do you have a message for Donald Trump on his birthday?
Fuck you.
Okay, tell me why. Tell me like.
You're like, yeah. Tell me why. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Why do you say fuck you to him? Let's let everyone know.
Why we hate Trump?
Because he's bad.
Because he's trying to dismantle our democracy. He doesn't understand that the full civil, the Constitution, the civil rights that we've been granted by the Constitution, the people that fought for that Constitution.
What is he doing? What steps has he taken to dismantle any of that ever? What the fuck?
over the last 200 years, and all those that are fighting every day to make sure that we can keep rights for our children.
Yeah. And for those who are out of the loop, how is he destroying our democracy?
The bunch of sweets for the two. We should declare Trump king to rile these people up. I don't want to give them any ammo, but that would be funny.
Basically, he has cut through some of the constitutional protections that have been given to our democracy, that have been given to individuals, women. He's going after people without due process, trying to have ICE put them into different holding detention centers, just like they have done in
just like Biden and Obama did. What? Did you have these same marches then? What?
Other, what am I looking for in other?
He's just bad. All right.
Yeah, I guess
yeah.
Thanks.
Yes.
You think, by the way, if you're spending a day at one of these things, that you'd know exactly why you're there, and you'd be motivated you'd be hoping someone interviewed you to be able to explain. All these people are dumbfounded every time a microphone's in front of them. They have no idea how to even explain why they're there. They're just like, yeah, Orange Man bad. He just is.
Yeah, this is gonna get a lot of attention.
We were trying to
Do we love this bag or what?
Oh, that's so better.
Now you're talking.
Love it. Thank you. Great song.
So,
Do you believe that Trump is a king?
I believe he'd like to be. I believe he's going to subvert the Constitution again and try to find a way to run for that third term. I don't believe that he has any really vested love interest in the United States.
It's that guy again in the blue jacket. Why is he with him? Why'd he find him again?
As much as he does in Trump and in money. And I don't think he actually cares for any single individual voter in this country. Yeah. I think he's just...
Demon Carol for the 5. Doctor, I have a fear of the Backstreet Boys. Therapist, tell me why. Incoherent screaming.
Just a scam artist.
Gotcha.
That's a good one.
I noticed your pin, ma'am. I have a quick question for you. Yeah, I'm asking some of the women out here who have pins like that. What do you say to the women who voted for Trump? Like
women against Trump. Stop the oligarchy. 45% of women voted for Trump.
45% of women voted for Trump.
I think that they're just not thinking about what they're doing for their daughters and their, just screwing up our human rights.
These people are retarded. That is my professional assessment. They are retarded, in my humble opinion.
Kind of lost. Yeah.
Okay, and now I want to just zoom out and show you the scope of this protest and just how large it is. Also, I'm cutting through the protest here. I'm trying to get to the front, but it's actually blending in with another street, and it was impossible to actually get to the front. I did meet some interesting people on the way, though.
Is there Air Force One?
Yeah, that's Air Force One. It's a Marie Antoinette reference.
Yeah.
I ended up speaking with this guy who says that he stands with Iran. So, of course, this is going to be an interesting conversation.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nate. I'm just pressed, and I see you have a different kind of sign. Can you tell me about it?
Sure. My sign says I stand with Iran. So we're with the...
Sir, I think you're lost.
Veterans for Peace. We're against the war, the horror of killing innocent people in Palestine. And we've extended, Netanyahu's brought another lie and has extended this war. They premeditated this whole thing, faking
What the hell
peace
are you
negotiations
talking
this whole time. And we and Israel have now unprovoked attacked Iran under the guise that they have a nuclear weapon. They've been talking about this for 25 years. It's been a lie for 25 years. IAEA has been there all this time checking things out. They don't have a nuke. They never would want to nuke America ever, ever, ever. I've been to